Most financial advice is built on a simple linear equation. Accumulate as much as you can, protect what you have, and prioritize your own spending. It is a system based on the logical observation that money is a finite resource. If you give it away, you have less of it. Yet Proverbs 11:25 introduces a principle that suggests the opposite. It claims that whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and one who waters will himself be watered. This claim ignores our natural survival instincts. Usually, when feeling a financial squeeze, our first reaction is to close our hands and tighten our grip to ensure we have enough to last. This diagram illustrates the contradiction. Notice how an asset is subtracted here, but the balance line doesn't drop. Instead, it curves sharply into a growth trend. It suggests that the act of giving somehow triggers an increase. To understand why this happens, we have to recognize that there are two different economic systems at play, each running by a completely different set of rules. In the world's economy, everything starts with the assumption of ownership. You earned the money, your name is on the title, and you are the one responsible for its growth. The problem with this mindset is that it creates constant pressure. When you are the owner, the burden of protection rests entirely on your shoulders, leading to a life of chronic financial anxiety. God's economy operates on stewardship. In Model A, resources stagnate. In Model B, wealth moves through the steward and branches out to others. This works because the steward isn't the source. The central node is continuously replenished from a larger source above. When you realize you are a manager rather than an owner, the fear of losing money disappears. Giving is no longer a personal sacrifice of your own wealth, but a strategic distribution of God's resources. This intentional distribution is what we call a kingdom investment. It's the act of directing money toward the local church, helping a neighbor, or supporting a cause that reflects God's heart. Every time we do this, we are making a physical declaration that our security isn't found in a bank balance, but in God's ability to provide. The return on this investment looks different than a standard ledger. The input is a single currency unit, but the output splits into several non-monetary nodes. As this network expands, we see the actual dividends: security, quiet contentment, and unexpected opportunities to help others. But the most significant change is internal. Generosity slowly loosens the grip that material things have on us, eventually reshaping our character to look more like Christ. Because we are giving from a reservoir that God Himself keeps filled, we find that the conduit never runs dry. Since He is the one supplying the resources in the first place, it is impossible for our giving to outpace His provision. In this economy, wealth isn't measured by how much you have stored away. It's measured by how much eternal impact you've made and how much your heart has been transformed. Once you see yourself as a manager of God's resources, the pressure to protect your pile disappears. Giving stops feeling like a tax you're forced to pay and starts feeling like an opportunity to worship. The metric for success here isn't the size of the check, but the condition of the heart. On this scale, a small gift given with joy and gratitude carries more weight than a massive fortune given out of guilt. Practical generosity begins with a plan. It means making giving a deliberate, scheduled part of your budget, right alongside your essential bills. This lifestyle also goes beyond money. It includes practicing hospitality by opening your home or giving up your time and skills to encourage someone who is struggling. Every act of generosity, no matter how small it seems, is a physical demonstration of God's love to a world that often feels very scarce. Remember that God's blessings are designed to flow through us as conduits, not stop with us as containers. The only way to break the cycle of financial fear is to keep our hands open.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.